Welcome everyone to a brilliant match here between Arubberduckofwar as the Lizardmen against Cadaver as the Tomb Kings. This battle took place on Bleak Coast Isle with a very close matchup. Here for the Tomb Kings, we are going to be having 2 units of the Skeleton Spearmen, as well as 2 units here of the Skeleton Warriors, and to make it a little bit more elite in the front line, 2 units of the Tomb Guard and the very nice King's Nikesh Scorpion Legion. For the range today, we'll be having 2 units of the Shopti, including the Chosen of the Gods, as well here in the back as the Sneaky Snakes. Eyes of the Desert to be specific, coming in with the Armor Piercing and Poison Missile Strength, and the Anti-Large and Armor Piercing Weapon Strength to go with it. 2 units of Karen in the Sky to deal with Pterodons, a unit here of the Skeleton Chariots to deal with Infantry, and the Lord choice today on a Chariot, which will be Settra the Imperishable. Coming here with his Flaming and Magic Attacks, Anti-Infantry and Armor Piercing will be supported by the Wrath of Batra, also the Incantation of Protection, and the Incantation of the Cursed Blades. Very nice build here from the Tomb Kings, and for the lovely Lizardmen today, we are going to be having the brand new Chameleon Stalkers, 2 units of the Fire-Leech Bowler Pterodon Riders, very good for that anti-infantry shots. And for the main force over here, we are going to be having a unit of the Cavalry with the cheap Feral Cold Ones, as well as 2 units of the Red-Crested Skinks, more elite infantry with the Saurus Warriors with shields, and a nice Doom Pocket here. So we are going to be having a Coatl here, which is going to come in with the Master of the Sacred Places, given that stalk in a 40-meter radius, as well as Orion's Thunderbolt, and also Lesser Chain Lightning. For the Lord choice today with Kroq-Gar, we are going to be having him on Grimlock with Hand of the Gods, the Swiftness of Itzel, Deadly Onslaught, and the Sacred Spawning of Exotl. In the back, we are going to have the reinvigorated Bastillodon, the Ark of Sotek, coming in with its fantastic Vortex ability, and the caster today, which is going to be the brilliant Skink Priest of Beasts. He is going to be having the Flock of Doom, as well as the Pan's Impenetrable Pelt. So fantastic abilities here, lots of big dinos, and lots of good bony boys. Now we're just going to skip it on here just a little bit so the front line can come into battle. But as we can see here, coming forward is going to be the Chosen of the Gods, as well as the Shupti. They're going to be trying to get some early poke in here up against the big dinos. But you can see, the Coatl is going to be very nice at just keeping like Grimlock and all the boys here in the trees nice and safe as they do come forward. Now a little bit far forward here is going to be the Chosen of the Gods. They've got to be careful there. I don't really want to get hit in the front and get compromised nice and early on. As we can see here, nice and wide is going to be the Feral Cold Ones. They're going to be trying to get in the back here. Maybe trying to see if they can shut down the Eyes of the Desert, or maybe get even further around the back and see if they can get into some of the Ushupti Great Bows. Shots coming in from the Ushupti. They are going to be hitting here up against the fantastic Feral Cold Ones. Taking quite a bit of damage already. They do have 90 armor, but they have no riders, so they're very susceptible here to getting Rampage. And as I say that, they're going to be getting Rampage immediately here into the Eyes of the Desert. Now, I don't think this is going to go brilliantly well. These shots are going to be coming fantastically down the face of them. They're going to be rampaging. No leadership here. They're going to immediately break on combat, and that is then more than likely going to be them done. It looks like here we have the Chameleon Stalkers in the back here fighting up against these Skeleton Chariots. And it looks like we have a Swiftness of Itzel going down with the Deadly Onslaught, the Sacred Spawn of Exotl, and some pretty big damage here coming in from Kroq-Gar. Have to be a little bit careful there, but as we can see, we do have the Coatl being supported here by the Bastillodon, the Ark of Sotek, coming in with some big hits and damage here in the middle. And so we have managed to get the big Grimlock here in the back, smashing up against the King's Nikesh Scorpion Legion. And it looks like here we do have the Skink Priest doing some good dirty work here in the front up against these Skeleton Warriors. Looks like Iran Thunderbolt here going down on the Nekahara Warriors. And here in the middle, we are going to have the Eyes of the Desert. I believe they're going to get a little bit of poke in here. Oh, some brilliant damage going up against Kroq-Gar. Excellent work there with the Ushupti trying to aid as well. Shots coming down from the Fire-Leech Bowlers. Good fire and anti-infantry. Over here in the front, though, looks like we have surrounded Settra the Imperishable. Going to be having those very heavy Saurus Warriors here, pinning him in, doing some fantastic work here in the front line, shutting him down. It looks like he is going to be getting away here. It's a super heavy chariot. And Hand of the Gods coming down and absolutely wrecking Settra the Imperishable. Now, for those that don't know, he actually does have a weakness to fire, which will be 25% due to his bandages. And that's where the fire damage here coming from Kroq-Gar and the Hand of the Gods is so good up against the legendary lords here of the Tomb Kings. He is going to come through, try and see if he can get that Alpha Strike on, try and see if he can remove him early doors. Looks like he's not going to get away with it. He is anti-large and armor piercing, perfectly designed to deal with him. Looks like he is going to pull away from the Nekahara Warriors and see if he can get a nice good rear charge. Very close to breaking here is going to be the Chosen of the Gods getting that damage, but a nice explosion spell here coming in from Settra. We are going to start getting some of those realms of Ushupti coming in for those healing, and maybe get some of those Ushapti anti-infantry, nice models here in the pocket as well. Coming for the strike though, we are going to be getting Grimlock in. He is rear-charging here up against Cetra. It looks like that damage isn't really going to be going off here too much. Coattle's going to be getting involved as well, really trying to shut down. Look at those animations here coming from him. Fantastic new unit here for the Lizardmen, really trying to shut down the Ushapti great bows. Fighting in the pocket, though, looks like we did manage to get Citra out of that pocket from the very dangerous Kroq-Gar. Sacred spawning of Exotl going down for him for that physical resistance and vigor. With the summon coming in here in the back for the brilliant Ushapti. They only have 23 melee attack, but certainly when they do hit, they can punch very, very hard. We can see here, it looks like the Archosotic is going to be fighting here up against Cetra, the Imperishable, with the Incantation of the Cursed Blades. Incantation of Protection as well, and the fantastic brand new ability here from the Arc of Sotek. So here we are going to be having the Coatl, as well as Grimlock here, fighting up against the big Cetra, the Imperishable. Flock of Doom going down as well here on the nice Sneaky Snakes, and also managing to hit the Ushapti Great Bow as well, so a fantastic Flock of Doom there, coming in from Ducky and the brilliant Skink Priest of Beasts. It looks like here, yet again, going to be getting away, etc. The Imperishable. The front line is going to be holding here up against Red Crested Skinks and Saurus Warriors. It won't hold for long, but it should hold whilst we try and clean up crew here using Cetra. Coming in the back there, so we did get some Red Crested Skinks back. They did break there just momentarily, and they are going to be coming back into the frame. Looks like we do have Carrion chasing off Pterodon Riders, but it looks like here we are going to be aiming up. Another Hand of the Gods going down, and that's going to kill! Fantastic Hand of the Gods here coming from Ducky, the man, the myth, the legend, well known for those Hand of the God plays, and he's just so good at it, and just showing how powerful it can be up against Cetra, and that is going to be the dirty remains left here of this Tomb King legend. Fighting in the sky though, looks like we might be able to hold on to the Pterodon Riders, but it looks like there's not going to be quite enough damage here coming on the Carrion. They should be able to clean up crew there. In the main pocket, another Flock of Doom going down and actually shattering the Nekahara Warriors. One left here. Looks like we do actually have some Tomb Guard fighting alongside 2 units of Tomb Guard, and some Skeleton Spears here in the pocket. The Scorpion Legion still in the middle. They can still do some good work here up against Kroq-Gar, who does have the Sacred Spawning of Exotl. Looks like there's also big charge there coming in from him. Fantastic slam here on the Sneaky Snakes, but he's going to be having Twisted as Itzel. Deadly Onslaught, Pants Impenetrable Pelt, having mass physical resistance, AP, and base weapon damage. Charging in the back here, so we are going to be getting the Pterodon Riders in, flying down to really pin up against these snakes, get as much damage as you really can. Coatl looking absolutely fantastic. There's animations here in the back, and it's going to be very, very close here for the Tomb Kings. They're so close to army losses. They do seriously have to be careful. Sneaky Snakes have gone down. Looks like we do actually have the Carrion mass melee defense for them. Kings of the Kesh, Scorpion Legion trying to fight up against a big dinosaur. If they can, no, looks like it is going to be balance of power. If they did manage to kill Kroq-Gar here, then maybe there was an opportunity for them to get back in the game, but looks like that is going to be the game, and a fantastic one of that here between both of these excellent players. Really good stuff here for Cadaver. Love the build. Lots of good anti-dinosaur stuff coming here from the Eyes of the Desert and the double Ushapti Great Bows. But here for Cetra the Imperishable, we're getting 644 damage value. Unfortunately, consistently having to run away here from Kroq-Gar. And one of the things with him on a chariot here is you must keep him moving. The micro is so high, and that's what really defines the levels here of ability in Total Warhammer. But fantastic stuff coming from him still. Skeleton Warriors getting 130, 180 here from the Skeleton Warriors, and from the Spears we are going to get 230, 316, so very good stuff from them, as well as 380, 240 here for the Nekahara Warriors, with 400 from the Kesh Scorpion Legion, as well as 400 and 370 here from the Tomb Guard. 444 for the Skeleton Chariots, with 140 and 650 here from the Carrion. That's some good damage there from the Carrion, really dealing with those Fire Leech Bowlers. 530, 988 from the Chosen of the Gods. Really nice plays there from Kroq-Gar with Grimlock, getting in the back there, shutting them down early, stopping them from firing for the entirety of that game. Was really good stuff from Ducky. 1,700 though from the Eyes of the Desert, and just shows what you can do here with these three entities. Very good damage value coming from them. Cadaver certainly had his head in the right place with dealing with the nice dinosaur army. But we have 2,780 damage value for Kroq-Gar. Brilliant Hand of the Gods, excellent charging as well, constantly getting in and out when he knew he needed to be there, or he needed to get those charges in to get the nice good charge bonus, and the AP here up against these massive entity models. 600 here from the Skink Priest of Beasts, 900 and 340 here from the Red Crested Skinks. 900 damage value is exceptional there from those Red Crested Skinks, but 576 here for the Chameleon Stalkers, 1,300, 715 and 688 for the Saurus Warriors. Such good staples here in this matchup. 0 here from the Pharaoh Cold one, so it does look like from the early game. Looks like they didn't come back, which is a bit of a shame there. They got hit so hard. Even for 90 armor, they rampaged and just got shot here by the excellent Eyes of the Desert and also the Chosen of the Gods. 280 as well as 230 here for the Pterodon, the Fireleech Bowlers. Very good counters here using the Carrion. And so we've got 680 here from the brand new Arc of Sotek. It's not quite brand new, but it has been rejuvenated. It does look very good here with this brand new ability. 1200 though from the brand new Coatl. I do like this thing. It has some very unique plays, but in a matchup such as this, it does look excellent. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below about what you thought about the battle. Maybe give some nice ideas about what these guys could change about the armies, what you liked, what you didn't like, maybe some improvements or some things that you just really enjoyed. Other than that, if you are brand new here, maybe think about subscribing. It would really help me onto 1,000 subscribers. And also, you can also go into my description and find my really cool Discord. It has so many awesome people, lots of multiplayer tournaments, and some good content to come forward. Other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Take care.